As the world awakens to the realization that investment in human capital is critical to the success of any nation, we in Lagos are happy to celebrate today 3 years of consistent investment in our people. I believe strongly that the future of our dear state and our great country lies in the hands of our youth. ReadySetWork graduates, I congratulate you. Lagos State is very, very, very proud of you. I started with just 500, and today I have 5,000. God bless you all.
ReadySetWork is an employability and entrepreneurship program by the Governor Akinwunmi Ambode-led government aimed at preparing final year students in tertiary institutions in Lagos State for immediate entry into the workforce upon graduation, either as value-adding employees or employers of labor. ReadySetWork equips these students with market-aligned knowledge, soft skills, and the business tools, as well as mindset reorientation needed to thrive in the world of work.
The history of ReadySetWork has to be traced back to 2015 when the governor came on board and private sector engaging aggressively. And one of the key things they told the governor was the quality of our graduates. And he gave us a clear mandate to engage that. And that's how ReadySetWork was born.
In partnership with a network of stakeholders, including corporate Nigeria and training partners, ReadySetWork started in 2016 with 500 final year students from 3 tertiary institutions in Lagos State. That is, Lagos State University, Lagos State Polytechnic, and Lagos State College of Health Technology. The 13-week training exposed the students to communication skills, problem solving, critical thinking, basic IT workplace tools, among others. In the end, 3 new business ideas were given seed funding to start up their businesses, while about 197 top-performing students were placed on paid internships with partner organizations and companies.
It gave me the opportunity to gain information about management and development of human resources because I was attached to the human resource department. My soft skills has really improved. I'm working in PwC, I've been able to multitask, under pressure. More importantly, I've been able to learn how corporate branding works. I learned so many things from Simply Doing. I learned working with different methods, working with different people. There's a particular phrase in ReadySetWork, your network is your net worth. I turned up even preaching the gospel of emotional intelligence to my colleagues at work. They have been in the job before me. So me now training them or advising them on how to balance up their family or home issues with working and solving people's the customers' issue. It's a joy to me, and they look at me like, okay, this small boy, he has a lot to offer. At least a colleague of mine have told me that before, that you have something. And I told, it's not me, it was the 13 weeks training I had with ReadySetWork.
Samuel, Dada, and Sarumi, Team Biogas, were the first winners of the ReadySetWork pitch competition and received seed fund in the tune of 6.5 million naira for their business idea, which was getting biogas from animal dung. Today, they are an example of the success of the ReadySetWork program.
We came up with biogas production, I and my partner, and then we pitched the idea, and then the idea came first in the business pitch competition. And that's how it all started. We had the seed funds from the government to start up the business, and also we had the running capital. So from there henceforth, we first did our incubation period with Generation Enterprise, and thereafter we came up with our hypothesis testing. And after that, we were able to get a contract with Quill Abattoir and Farms. At the end of the project, we came up with producing biogas and then managing the waste of Quill Abattoir and Farms for them.
But see, what will generate gas for
With the seed funding that the administration of Governor Ambode gave us through the ReadySetWork, I'm happy to tell you that today we now produce 1,950 liters of biogas from animal dungs, cow dung specifically, for quail abattoir and farms.
Pollute àdúgbò tẹ́lẹ̀, but by now gbogbo bẹ́ẹ̀ ń sìn ó ṣiṣẹ́ fún wa, à ń lò a fi ń produce gas. Àwọn rẹ́mì tó tún máa wà lórí àwọn waste tó tún kù lórí ẹ̀ tó ń dànù, waste yẹn a tún lò ó sí ta tún fi ń bọ́ àwọn ẹja fish pond wa tá à ń ṣe ní ọ̀dọ̀ wa lọ́rùn. Ìgbésẹ̀ ìgbẹ́nsìn kò waste mọ́.
Our success with quail abattoir has made us, has given us a leverage to meet with other abattoirs within Ikorodu. And here we have, imagine we have over 7 abattoirs that are within this community. And that is, every day would be able to generate over 10,000 liters of biogas within this community alone in Ikorodu with 0 carbon emission. And this, at the end of the day, will contribute to the growth of the economy of Lagos State.
My name is Miriam Adigoroye. I currently work at Wave Academy. Started as a ReadySetWork intern, but now I'm a recruiter and assessment coordinator.
As a student of ReadySetWork, I had an interesting and yes, a life-changing experience. I learned about soft skills, understanding people, self-awareness and showing empathy both in the workplace and outside the workplace, and I think that helped me a whole lot when I worked in FCMB as an intern and now that I'm back as a staff.
From the very beginnings, our very first intern that we had, Miriam Adigoroye, who from the very first batch of 500 students that were trained, currently a full-time staff at Wave Academies. I think that says a lot about the training that ReadySetWork was able to give to the people that graduated.
At first, it was kind of scary for me because I was like, this is different from what I've always done.
Currently, I supervise people in my unit, so people work under me. This is not by my choice. It is because of what ReadySetWork has done for me.
ReadySetWork really helped a lot.
There are times you come to the office and because of maybe my boss is not in a good mood and she reacts to me in a way that personally I wouldn't like. But RSW has taught me not to react in a way that will allow conflict to come in.
They gave me life-changing skills. When I mean life-changing skills, they gave me skills that turned me from an ordinary graduate or just a graduate to a value-adding employee.
The first thing I would say was what I really appreciated about the RSW program was how it highlighted the fact that in Nigeria we do have a lot of talent. We do have a lot of people that are looking for opportunities to push themselves forward. So when we went through the process of interviewing the interns, there were so many people there that were just, again, just hungry. So from there we were able to actually specifically pick skill sets from these young students.
One of the skills that I learned at ReadySetWork and has enabled me to do better at Impressive is problem-solving skills. Before ReadySetWork, when I encountered problems, what I would just do is that sometimes if I see that it's too much, I just give up on it. But after going through 13 weeks of intense training at ReadySetWork, when I encounter problems at work, it doesn't catch me off guard, like doesn't throw me off balance because it feels like I've seen the situation before. So even when I make a mistake, I'm not overwhelmed because I know that, okay, it's perfectly normal. Then this is what I have to do to correct that error.
In 2017, the program expanded to 12,000 students from 6 tertiary institutions with the addition of Adeniran Ogunsanya College of Education, Otedola College of Primary Education, and the federal institution UNILAG. 2,000 students in their final year took part in the face-to-face training in 3 campuses: Lagos State University, University of Lagos, and Lagos State Polytechnic centers. And at the end of the training, 1,000 of those students were placed in internship and apprenticeship programs in various organizations. while 10,000 students in their penultimate year were enrolled on the ReadySetWork Online Academy. Corporate Lagos is full of praise for the ReadySetWork program, as it is producing individuals with the skill set needed by most corporate organizations.
It's an innovation, I must say, and a big congratulations to the visionary, and much more importantly for Lagos State as the promoter of this initiative. I think it's one of those great things coming out of Nigeria that many more people should emulate. It's at incubation, at its infancy, but I can see down the line that is going to create a movement, and you're going to see a lot more young graduates who are self-confident, who are daring, just because they've been given wings to fly.
I think ReadySetWork is a wonderful program. It's, I would say, a God-sent program to the students.
The impact of ReadySetWork cannot be quantified. The knowledge they have acquired during the 13 weeks rigorous exercise, I believe, is something to better their lives.
If you have ideas, if you have initiatives, ReadySetWork provide that platform for you to nurture those initiatives to maturity, and you are better off for it.
What we see with the ReadySetWork is an opportunity for students to be able to ready, set, go.
I see a lot of the students being very eager and being very ready to finish from school, but just require that one thing to make them get ready for the work market. And the nature of the work market is changing, and ReadySetWork would give them that platform to get started.
The ReadySetWork program for me is just amazing, and it's not amazing just because the government thought of, a scheme to have young people coming to engage. It's just the sheer quantum for me of investment that is made into this. It's a 13-week program, and you have different experts from different areas coming in to impact into the lives of these people. It's amazing.
I think ReadySetWork is a fantastic initiative, and I think that really it's something that should have come to be a long time ago, because if it had come to be a long time ago, then the impact would have been felt all those many years ago.
With ReadySetWork, it makes sure that our talent is ready, they're set for the journey of life.
They feel more confident of themselves and ready to add value, as against somebody who is still not sure of what to do.
They are competing in a global market. So having that understanding of what they're going to see, what they're going to face, and then being ready for it gives them a better opportunity than any other person out there.
ReadySetWork is to prepare the graduating students for the market.
I must say that it's one of the initiatives that we should have put in place a very long time ago, because it actually prepares the students for the real life.
It's a remarkable initiative to be able to bring together this huge number of students who have learned certain skills in the universities.
A lot of our youth do not have mentors, and this kind of initiative has brought a lot of mentors closer to them, where they can ask questions about the real world.
The conversation I had with Baroness Linda Chalker, she told me in clear terms, just about 2-3 weeks ago, she said, Vice Chancellor, with ReadySetWork, your graduates cannot go wrong. That for me was a very bold statement. That for me was an inspirational statement. That for me was a testament that gave me goose pimples. I was thrilled, I was excited.
It's one thing to have a vision for a project. It's another thing to ensure that that vision becomes a reality. And for the ReadySetWork project becoming a reality is something that the Lagos State government should be giving kudos for.
It shows me that this is a good initiative, and I see a significant interest from the students. So for me, this is a project that I would like to support, and I think it's one that we're going to get very, very good support from.
The government is understanding that there is a gap in the labor market and are trying to make sure that the next group of graduates that we churn out consistently from now on are people who are labor market ready.
The Lagos State government has set a pace in the area of human capital development. There is no other way to go in the 21st century than to train people, to groom people, to make them the actual leaders of tomorrow that we are saying.
I give it to His Excellency, Mr. Akinwunmi Ambode, the Governor of Lagos State. Kudos to him for this program.
Governor Akinwunmi Ambode has done and scored an A+ for the ReadySetWork program. I think this is a good initiative.
Till date, over 3,197 ReadySetWork alumni have served as interns in over 400 partner organizations and companies. Also, the ReadySetWork program boasts of the largest volunteer faculty in Nigeria. The ReadySetWork facilitators are drawn from various sectors of the economy and are accomplished professionals.
If I have to use one word, awesome. If I have to use another word, amazing.
I think the ReadySetWork program is a fantastic initiative. Kudos to Governor Ambode for putting together this kind of program for undergraduates in Lagos State.
ReadySetWork is a project worthy to be mentioned in the Guinness Book of Records. ReadySetWork initiative has actually broken the barriers of not just time and space, but the barriers of the kind of mindset that people have about government. With ReadySetWork, the sky is the limit.
Half of the time, most employers have to reorientate their staff with this same material. Some of the things that we're teaching now.
Teaching them skills on employability, presentation skills, emotional intelligence, because these are the things that the 21st century workplace demands.
Before ReadySetWork, if they went into the workplace, somebody would have to do a sort of apprenticeship under somebody.
For Okpeyemi Adewale, a visually impaired ReadySetWork graduate, enrolling in the ReadySetWork program was life-changing and a decision which brought joy to her home.
ReadySetWork had actually contributed greatly in me. Like, I've been able to handle my environment, myself, and even the society at large.
When my daughter entered there, I see a lot of changes for her life, even for her dressing, for her moving. People from street sef, they know that my daughter is changed for good.
ReadySetWork just took me as whatsoever extent you want to get to, we are there to support you.
Me sef, I can proud that I have pikin like Ope in my life. Before I'm crying, but now I'm happy.
A very big thank you to Lagos State government. A very big thank you to ReadySetWork. Of course, ReadySetWork had actually impacted greatly into my life. They've helped me discover myself. Even I didn't know I could go this far, but then at least they've created a pathway for me to follow, which will help me up there. So, indeed, they have really contributed into my life.
In 2018, the ReadySetWork program further expanded and trained 25,000 students, drawn from 8 institutions comprising federal, state, and private institutions: Lagos State University, Lagos State Polytechnic, University of Lagos, Adeniran Ogunsanya College of Education, Lagos State College of Health Technology, Yaba College of Technology, Otedola College of Primary Education, and Caleb University. 5,000 final year students were trained in the face-to-face sessions across 3 centers, while 20,000 students in their penultimate year participated in the RSW Online Academy.
RSW is one of the best things that has happened to me, especially this year. I did not expect this coming, even from a private firm, not talk of a state government.
My relationship with students from other institutions has been very mind-opening.
It's a very, very nice bond, and I want to do such. I want to have such an experience again.
ReadySetWork has been a blessing to me, in the sense that I get to interact with professionals from the industry.
ReadySetWork has taught me life skills. It has imbibed employability skills in me. It has helped me to identify a problem and solve the problem.
ReadySetWork has really improved me.
It's a life-changing experience.
I see RSW as a life changer for me.
RSW for the past 11 weeks, I've been doing well to ensure that I become the best that I want to be. So I think after today's feedback, working on it, all things being equal, I should be able to kill any interview anyway, whether here or outside here. I should be able to kill anything.
The lesson, has been very, very interesting, impactful.
It has been educative, interesting, and entertaining.
It has helped me know how to communicate effectively with people around me.
My wow moment in ReadySetWork was not only learning about the things that they're teaching us here, entrepreneurship and applying for jobs and the future, but being pushed to learn about different things beyond the scope of ReadySetWork and beyond the scope of what I'm studying in school.
My wow moment was when we were asked to use the first letter of our name to create an adjective that describes us. My name is Olufumi and my O stands for optimistic, and my initials are Olufumilayo Damilola Demeyin, popularly called ODD. You have to be odd to be number one.
Really insightful, educating. In fact, it's entertaining.
When they told us the difference between competence and having confidence to back it up, that is yet my wow moment.
Since its pilot in 2016, over 37,500 students have been trained in the ReadySetWork program, 7,500 face-to-face and 30,000 through the RSW Online Academy, making it the largest entrepreneurial and employability program in Lagos so far.
It excites us to know that private sector trusts the Lagos State government, and believe in the things that we're doing, and attest to the fact that this program, this initiative of Governor Ambode's administration has been very, very impactful, and it is a program that definitely shows that Lagos is ready to do business.